Stream. Work week is over. Have a new, fresh, re-energized hate. Yeah, I said, so the work week is over, so now I can have a new, fresh, re-energized hate. I was talking about for work on Monday. My damn pool's all nasty after all the rain. Happy Friday the 13th. Thank you very much, Cancel. When do you leave for Dallas, Jesse? Yeah, we've had so much rain recently. I think it's screwed up the balance of the pool, so it looks all gross again. I got chemicals and stuff. It just sucks. Like it was gorgeous for so long. So, I use chlorine mainly because when I was researching all that stuff, you still have to use chlorine even if you use salt. So I just put more chlorine. I didn't want to deal with the other stuff, I guess. I don't know. And when they say salt, it's kind of a loose term. It's not really like sodium chloride, it's more like caustic. So I was like, no, I'm good. Shit. And we're back. God, I've sneezed my eyeballs out of my face. Thank you, Addison. So what do you guys want to hear? love the fact that I can play that now. That just. Heck yeah, Kirk, what's up? Happy Friday 13th. Heck yeah, you just started, bud. How was that? I saw that on Netflix or one of them the other night. I didn't watch it yet. Netflix? Good morning, Holly. Boy, Jesse totally didn't read your comment there, Holly. Oh. Aldanova? I don't know that. What kind of music is that? It's like yesterday I told the DoorDash driver to enjoy my food as well, so. It's pretty okay, Kirk. Seriously, I've never heard him. Good morning, Holly Star. Holly Star has a show tonight. Lafayette, the Loose Caboose. With gray areas. What's up, Kirk? Well, no, not really sick. I haven't done a live outside in a while, and then I come out here and it's like every flower and piece of nature is attacking my allergies, so. It happens, I'm used to it. Usually, first time I walk outside each day, I go through about 16 sneezes in a row. And it's usually out of the system. That's just usually before I hit the live button. A little early today, Holly Star. Usually a lot of people watch either on their way to work or at work. you feel a little better. Everyone's been going through it lately. Just got to keep rolling with the punches. You're at work, Jacob? Or no? Uh, that's pretty. Sounds pretty relaxing, though, Jake. Well, they are the Criers. No, Kirk, don't say that. What you need to do is when you're feeling like this, pick up your guitar and put all that energy into that. Well, Kirk, I'm here to tell you that as a musician, you will cycle through bandmates and band members and people to play with for a very long time to come. You just got to learn to find others or find a way to do it yourself sometimes. Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff that's not terrible as far as emo stuff, but I'm not really very I'm not very happy with the way that the Criers band does their business. When you record an entire cover album, and it's the exact same, like it's just a photocopy of the actual, number one, photocopy of the actual song. You did nothing to jazz it up. I mean, at least Weird Al made his own funny lyrics and stuff, you know? But I mean, to just resell the same song at a not even close to the actual decent quality that the original was. Like, what are you providing to the world there, bud? Nothing. You're trying to sell and make money and screw people of a certain age range. That's all you're doing. And I'm all for like people playing in cover bands. Like, have fun. Like, go go play your shows. Like, play some covers. Enjoy. Like, have some good times. But I I fail to recognize someone who professionally is in a cover band as a musician. Like, that's just no. You're just an actor. Well, Kirk, maybe it's time to find some new bandmates. One thing in life that I've always learned is you gotta always be ready to rip that band-aid off and move forward, you know? Yeah, Holly, and it's nothing about people playing covers. A lot of bands start out like that. Good morning, Justin. And a lot of bands are very good at that. And if you want to be in a cover band and make extra money, cool. That's great. Good luck. I hope you have a great time. But when you start to market it as like you're some big time musician and there's nothing original about what you're doing, like it's all you're doing is it's a cash grab. That's all it is to me. That's just it. Is they focused on a certain demographic, you know, people probably around our age who have their life together at this point, who are making decent money and want a night out from their kids, and that's what that's all they're doing is they're cashing in on that, which is cool. If that's what you want to do it. Have a great, you know, good, whatever. Yes. And it's sorry, an airplane flew over, so I was like, oh, airplane. That's every male's like reflex to hearing an airplane or a helicopter. You know, Holly Star, you can say it. It doesn't save this chat, and I'll probably say much worse about criers. I Kirk, I wanna ask you a question. How long do you think I've been working on my latest single song, Roadkill South? Like, just give me a time frame. How long do you think I've been working on this one song? One song. I've been working on it for over 2.5 years, Kirk. 2.5 years. Roadkill South has been in and out of development stage, recording over and over again, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, I think the song's going to do better than all of my other songs because all the time I'm spending on it, but you know, even if it doesn't, it's my favorite, I can tell you that. That's the thing. There were a lot of songs on my album Civil Disobedience that I rushed, and I don't love them anymore. So like what Holliestar is saying is, he's been sitting on stuff, or they've sat on stuff for a while because they want to make sure when it's done, it's their peak, it's their perfect. It'll give you an appreciation for the stuff you're writing more as well. And I know Kirk is super, super young. I know that. So these are all a lot of life lessons that you're going to learn along the way, bud. Like the last week here, it's been just like off and on Louisiana style. It'll rain right here, but not 50 yards down the road, just for days. It's crazy. Like it's sunny right now, and I'm literally looking at a black sky on the other side of the camera. It's a pretty cool little riff. See, I've already well surpassed what Cryers has done ever. Justin, no, I've never been to Idaho. I think the only place in like the middle America I've been is flew through Illinois once, been to Indiana. Nothing to write home about, to be honest. couldn't imagine living in a landlocked state now. You going to Florida, Jake? Idaho, Idaho. Hell yeah. I need a vacation myself. Need one. Not getting one, but I need one. Later, Jacob. Have a good show tonight. You know, Jesse, I kind of think that, remember the other day when that guy said I was bullying him, even though he called me fat? I kind of think that he may have like reported the channel. Because ever since then, it's like super hard to get people like in the, so I think it's like not promoting me for a while. Yeah, Kirk, it was pretty dumb. Like the dude, he said I was fat because I was drinking a big fountain drink, and I was like, and literally just handed his ass to him. Like, I forgot what I said, but it's been like that, Justin. Sometimes I'll get on and I'll have like just unnecessary amounts of people in chats, and then sometimes it's just dead. But I haven't been on for a while, so you know what? You guys get a private show. More sneezes. Thank you, Holly. I know I'm not exactly a Olympic runner, but you know. Thank you very much, Justin. That's why I keep doing this, because you guys are awesome. People who continually come back, man, it's all, I love it. Yeah, I've been kind of messing with Orion lately. I want to go back and do like the whole thing. Oh, it's no worries, Kirk. I do so many of these. Hell yeah, Justin. That makes me feel nice. We were talking about that not too long ago, how some of the other YouTube streamer live people are just kind of gatekeeping. They're not as friendly or nice or like, you know, back and forth. I mean, to me, if I'm going to join a chat, I want to be able to chat with the person streaming, you know? And it is hard when there's 100 and something people in here and then, like, they're all telling me to play whatever Shabuzi is, or, you know. Yeah. Butt knows butt. That's right. Game recognized game. That's even better. I'll say that. Game recognized game. Yeah, I don't get the whole pay to request thing. Well, and number one, I can't do that. Number one, because I don't know if I know the song. There was one guy who gave us like $3 one time, and he got really butthurt because I couldn't play some random song. And I was like, dude, like I didn't ask for the money. You know, I didn't say like if you give me money, I'm gonna play this song. But it it was really kind of an awkward situation. Like he got kind of upset. Thank you, Justin, man. That makes me feel good. Right, Kirk. And I mean, it's one thing if I'm like, hey, yeah, I know thousands of popular songs, but I don't know everyone's song. You know, a lot of times I can like talk with somebody and find some common ground and play a song they know, which I think is way more cool than just being like, play this song. Yeah, all right, bye. Humidity is killing my tuning right now. So who's Ray Martini? I don't know. I think I know this person. See, one thing I'll do is like if I'm bored, I'll go through lives, and anyone who's playing guitar, I'm like, yeah, keep it up, dude, and I'll give them a like and a subscribe, and then move on. You know, just to support the community. I love it when like people just play like Guitar Hero and then they pick up guitar and they're like, yeah, well, I can totally do this. I play Guitar Hero long enough, and they're just like, you know, that's like all they can do. So wait, he plays a guitar video game and he asks for requests? Like it's just a computer playing, like it's just playing a CD. That doesn't make any sense to me. Explain this. Explain it like I'm 5. How do you request something that's just like an album? I mean, I could do that for free, like on Spotify or like YouTube. Seems like more work to find a live. request it, wait, and give money when it's for free online. It's the kind of people that make cover bands and record albums of covers. Jesus Christ. Get a real job, dude. $5 or $10? Can you imagine if people gave me $5 or $10 each? It'd be insane. Yeah. Just one song. So Holly, apparently they can. This is new to me as well. I don't know how the royalty thing works, but I think so. I know that you can pay a certain amount of money to be able to record a cover song. And I'm not going to lie, this is kind of genius on their part. But so what's happening is, I think, is they're recording these albums for, you know, whatever they're paying to record it, and they're paying that price. Whether it's like $50 a song or $100 a song or whatever it is, it's like a lump sum royalty. But they're not necessarily putting this stuff online. They're selling it at shows for like $10 a piece. Well, of course someone's gonna, and they're not having to pay royalties on that album because it's not like a distributed album. It's just like something they're doing on their own. So I either think that they're going to get in trouble big time and it's going to be hilarious. But you know, now that I say that, it is on Spotify and everything. So I really don't know how that works. Either they don't get any of the royalties or they just get very little and hope that they're going to sell albums at shows. They did, Holly, but I mean, you have to understand that Metallica at that time could pay all those bands, could buy the right to the song to record it. I mean, they had the money. And honestly, who wouldn't want Metallica putting out a worldwide album with your song on it? You know? I mean, I'd let them do it for free. And they gave credit to the people in the, you know, liner notes and everything else. So, I mean, a lot of times other people went back to hear the original. I don't know. Some fingernail problems along. But then you end up with the anomaly that, just like with Garage Inc., that you know, Metallica puts out your song and then they think Metallica wrote it because they never heard about the other band, which kind of sucks. That's not too bad, Kirk. Sure did, Kirk, for a long time. But on the flip side, imagine yourself being a Misfits fan and having songs that you've loved for years and years, finally being heard by other people and being like, man, you know what? What's up, Pat? You know, I'm going to go back and listen to the Misfits now. That's kind of a win on both sides. So I think Metallica was big enough to make it profitable and effective for everybody at that time. And maybe I am getting sick. I don't know. There were a lot of songs on Garage Inc. that I went back and listened to the original artist and got into that artist too. Merciful Fate. The Astronomy cover by Blue Oyster Cult. I never knew Blue Oyster Cult wrote that. So I went back and listened to a lot more of their stuff. In other news, I found out that who's the guy who plays for Machine Head? The guy singer for Machine Head, he holds his pick with 3 fingers. Like, that's insane to me. Like, why? How? Like, how's that comfortable? Yeah, they did, Holly. It was called Merciful Fate, and it was just like a mashup of about 10 Merciful Fate songs. It was actually wonderful. It's on Garage Inc. It's on the first album, first CD of it. It's wonderful. Wonderful cover. It's excellent. Well, that is true, Kirk. It's actually one of my favorite songs on Garage Inc. is the Merciful Fate mashup. Being the burn of a newborn child. See, and I never really got into them. I mean, I'm still not a huge fan of either one, but Merciful Fate, like, I was like, man, these guys wrote some really awesome stuff after listening to that. I think my favorite little riff was they did, part of it was Curse of the Pharaohs, and it was that. Here I am after a long work week. So, fun fact, we have an intern at work, and I was kind of showing him around yesterday, and he's from New York, so obviously New York and Louisiana are two very, very different things. And I don't know how we got on the subject, but I was telling him about, because you said something about basement. So we can't have basements here because we're at sea level. And there's this graveyard in the backyard of our facility that we work at. And we passed by it, and he had no idea that in Louisiana, a lot of people are buried above ground. Like, we don't necessarily bury people here. We put them in these like concrete little tombs, and they're sitting on the ground. And he was just like, "What do you mean that you don't bury the people?" He was kind of shocked. It was pretty funny. I'm like, "Oh yeah, there's just people in that." They would float up, and we have a lot of problems with that during hurricanes and stuff, and specifically like the job I do, we have to go and retrieve all these, call it casket wrangling, so we don't have to think about what we're actually doing, and we make it fun. But yeah, like a lot of the ones that are in the ground, they'll pop up, and you got to deal with them a second time. Like, it's, my dad always said he wanted to be buried to where everyone had to go and find him every time there was a flood. So that was his wishes. So just inconvenience everyone just a little bit every couple of years. Today is Ryan shares his PTSD hour. Oh, my back. Just type it in. I like how no one commented about the casket wrangling thing. That's awesome. Oh, okay. How, how do you want me to play for that? There we go. What's up, Rachel? Hope you have a good day at work. You're welcome, Jeremy Dean Sausages. Later, Pat. Have a good day. What's up, Mr. 3D Printer? Sure haven't, Shiva. Absolutely not, Jeremy Dean. Oh yeah, Kirk. Yeah, 3D, give me a second. Heart-shaped box. Woot woot. Oh, my back. And I've been trying to hold this pick with 3 fingers. It is just not. Rob Flynn, that's what his name is, Rob Flynn. That's just bothered me ever since I started telling that story earlier. It just doesn't work. So I recently found out that John Fogerty was sued by CCR for sounding too much like CCR. That's ridiculous. He was the singer. I mean, like, what do you want him to do? Sing in a Kermit voice? Yeah, but unfortunately, I've been sitting out here for an hour and I'm getting nasty. I'm all gross. Well, sorry to say, guys, but this has been my hour. I'm going to take a break for a little while. I may be back here in a little bit. So thank you all for hanging out, and I will see you on the next stream.